Hi, I'm Gwendolyn Hustvedt, and I'm going to be your professor for this online textiles course. This is a course where we learn about the fibers, yarns, fabrication methods, and finishing methods that produce the textiles that we know and enjoy in our daily lives. The fact is, this is a bit of a science class. However, let me tell you a bit about myself so that I can reassure you that it's going to be okay, that you haven't accidentally stumbled into the wrong class. My undergrad degree is in biochemistry, but I got that degree after I dropped out of college to apprentice with a master tailor. I'd always loved working with my hands. I pestered my grandmother to teach me everything from the handbook of needlework, and I found that the things that I really liked about the chemistry lab are the same things that I liked about my tailor shop. Being able to use my manual dexterity, my eye for color, and my ability to do very detailed work in order to work with these materials that I love. So it turns out that I'm just a perfect combination of a package to be able to teach a class like this, because I really actually love the chemistry behind the polymers and the dyes and the finishes that make up the textiles. I also have some experience actually working as an agricultural worker, which I may or may not mention as the class goes on. So the agriculture part of learning about natural fibers is also something that's very personal to me and that I feel passionately about. So don't worry if you think that you may not like a science class. I am really going to do my very best, and I have been fairly successful with quite a lot of people in making this a class that everyone can get something out of. Unfortunately, because we don't study textiles starting at a young age like they do in other countries, we're not prepared with some of the vocabulary that we might need to have these conversations. And that means that, sad to say, there is just going to be some plain old straight up memorizing that is needed to actually carry on a conversation about textiles. But I bet that that's part of the reason that you're here, that you want to learn this vocabulary, or if you already have it, to be able to use it and to expand your understanding of the language that we use to describe textiles. It's fun. A lot of the words are really old or very interesting sounding. That's one of my favorite parts of the class. I also really love the history behind the textiles. It plays a hugely important part of the history of the United States, as well as the history of kind of mildly, moderately interesting things like the British Empire, right? Textiles are part of the whole Silk Road trade, trade with China, opium wars, like all kinds of things. So while this class isn't specifically a textile history class, you will be able to pick up a smattering of history as well. Well, you could see I could just go on and on and on, when the real purpose of this video was just to say hi and to welcome you to the class. And so hang on, this next few weeks are going to be a lot of fun. Nice to meet you. Bye. Or, hey there. No, that would be the beginning. Well, anyways, how do I end this? So, yay, textiles. Maybe.